Have you here today. The main purpose of today's press conference is to announce our new plans for 2015 and beyond. So I will talk a little bit about our plans, followed by my co-founder Ampion Pitch, who will then talk a little bit more about our new verticals, our new products, and we also have two other speakers today. One of them being from our great sponsor, SAP. So thank you so much for being part of this, Claire and Sunil and everyone else from SAP. And we also have two alumni of the Ampion Venture Bus on board, Nesha and Vasily. They will also be here to answer your questions about their experience they had with the Ampion Venture Bus in Southern Africa, Botswana, Namibia, and that's about Zimbabwe, and Zimbabwe and South Africa. So those two alumni covered these countries. So what is Ampion? We are an organization structuring private-public partnerships. We work with corporations. We help them to innovate and source innovation in Africa. And we also work with public sector players such as GIZ, BMZ, USAID. And we help them to achieve their goals in Africa, which is often creating jobs, economic growth, and social impact. Where are we coming from? We have been running this main initiative, the Ampion Venture Bus, in Europe since 2011. And in 2013, we decided to run a pilot, starting off in Zimbabwe, going down to South Africa. And we invited 40 participants in total. We had more than 300 applications. And what was very special about the applicants, we also received applications from abroad. We had the assistant of Marissa Meyer, the Yahoo CEO, applying to be on board, the former Visa Africa CTO, and others. So we thought this is very powerful. People seem to be interested in Africa. We also received interest from investors that said, oh, I want to invest in Africa. I have no idea where I can go, but I'm looking for an entry point. We also had African diaspora representatives living in the States calling us up. I want to go back to the continent because I want to make a difference, but I don't know how to start. Can I apply to your bus program? So we selected 40 participants back in 2013 when running our pilot and took them from Harare all the way down to Cape Town with stops in Johannesburg and Bloemfontein. Every day we would stop at a different tech hub, innovation hub, where our partners met our teams, mentored them, and our teams developed the startups, which they, after 7 days of driving and hard work, often 24/7, pitched to a high-level jury of investors and partners at AfricaCom, the largest telco conference of the continent. After that experience, we decided to create a non-profit company dedicated 100% to Africa. Ever since then, all our buses have been running in Africa. Last year, with the help of our partners, we achieved to have 4 buses in total, covering a total of 14 nations. We have around 8 to 10 startups that emerge from every bus. Of course, not all of them will survive, because that's the nature of startups, but even the ones that don't survive often create significant impact with new ventures they create and the networks they have built on the bus. Because we don't only invite the most brilliant software engineers, web designers, and business experts, we also invite investors and mentors to join the experience. What are the plans for this year? We had a tremendous challenge to put these 4 buses in place last year. I was accused personally of human trafficking in Nigeria. We were stopped at several borders. We had to challenge and face bribery, medical issues, Ebola last year, but we still kept on going. And for that reason, because it was very hard to put these roads in place and logistics, we decided to cover the same 4 regions again and launch a new one. So the strategy is to launch 1 new region per year. The next region for 2015 is going to be Morocco. We also decided to dedicate each bus to a different focus area. In the Southern African bus, we are going to focus on female buses, so female entrepreneurs only. So sorry for all the gentlemen here, you have to stick to the other regions. In West Africa, we are going to focus on two main areas. One of them being financial technology services. So we work with banks to make that happen, to get their expertise. And we also work with Merck, the German pharmaceutical company, to work on e-health. The same goes for East Africa. We'll be focusing on these two areas, financial technology services and e-health. Overspanning all four main regions will be one topic, ICT for governance. This is mainly driven by the Gates Foundation and Ushahidi.